In this video, we shall demonstrate a gas turbine engine architecture layout using SimTurbo. Here we see a gas turbine engine architecture layout, specifically the General Electric J85 military single-spool turbojet engine. To design this, we selected a pre-configured architecture given by the tools menu on the left-hand side here. You may notice that the components of the system are all color-coded. In particular, the green components denote the engine components, starting with the inlet, which takes its airflow from the ambient, represented by the blue dot in front of the inlet component, and then it flows that airflow through to the compressor, and then from the compressor to the combustor, where it's combined with fuel rate, represented by the yellow line, and then that combined flow goes through to the turbine, and then through the turbine, through the duct and the nozzle, and exiting the nozzle to produce thrust. The compressor is connected to the turbine in two ways. One is through bypass flow to cool the turbine, and then also with the shaft shown in red, the dashed red line that connects the compressor and turbine, as well as the starter, the torque starter system. And you can see the two orange components are the actuators, both the fuel actuator as well as the variable stator vane actuator. Sensors of the system are represented as the yellow components, and they take the measurements from the engine components, such as from the turbine, the speed, as well as the exit temperature of the turbine, and convert those and send those to the blue components, which are the control system components. Also, the compressor, we gather the pressures from the compressor and use those, send those to the sensors, and those are sent also to the control. Controls are represented by the blue components. You can see we have two PID systems, the speed and the temperature PID, as well as limits for the temperature as well as the fuel rate over pressure limiter. We have a starting fuel, a variable stator vane control, as well as the igniter control. Access the parameters of each of the components by double-clicking on them. And as you can see, here we show the parameters of the one of the PIDs and the gains, other parameters such as the hysteresis and the types of anti-wind-up system to use, and other parameters. So we can change those for our control system as well as the other parameters. The pilot throttle, which controls the set point for the speed, is shown in pink. This concludes the demonstration of a gas turbine engine architecture layout using SimTurbo. Watch further videos for other features. Thank you. For additional information, please visit www.simturbo.net.